Hello and welcome. Today I will try to do a different kind of video, as I will also show you how I cook the fish that I caught. This day the water was quite murky. I can believe that for some of you this is ideal conditions, but at least for Madeira standards it's as murky as it gets. Right on this first dive I saw a very nice parrotfish, but the shot was on a weird angle, so I missed. I actually kind of like this kind of murky days, as at least from my experience the fish tend to be not so scared of you, as probably they cannot see you as well. Some of the best catch that I've made, it was on this kind of days, so I actually quite enjoyed it. In one of the first dives, I was waiting on the bottom where I saw a triggerfish, and these guys usually don't hang around alone, they hang around in big schools. So when I checked this one, I came up for a breeder and I started after looking for the whole school. Eventually I did find the whole school, and these guys are not that hard to hunt. They are not very scared of you, so you can just almost pick the one that you want. So I landed one for myself. And quite amazingly they still hang around. So I took a dive and caught a second one. I try not to catch more than two. Firstly because I don't want to dispatch the whole school of fish, but also because if you ever caught one of these guys, they are quite hard to get on the stringer and to dispatch. So I tend to waste more or less 10 minutes for each of these fish that I caught. So 2 for me, it's the perfect amount. After this I also spotted a very nice parrotfish, but the shot was quite low, and when you have a low shot on parrotfish on the belly, they tear pretty much instantly, so I needed to be really careful bringing this guy up. But eventually it worked out, so quite happy with this. And then on this dive I was quite frustrated. I spotted a huge school of barracudas on the distance, so I slowly approached behind this rock on my right, and I tried to not make too many noise. And then I start slowly approaching and I try to pick the biggest one, and I failed. Upwards shots are always difficult, but nonetheless I could have done better. And then almost at the end of the day I spotted this huge school of amberjacks, and quite accidentally I shot 2 at once, but almost immediately the second one just tore off, because the second one the shot was really high. But nonetheless I was really happy with this one. So that was it, the end of the dive. Then when I came home I took the fillets off the amberjack for a special occasion, and I started cooking the triggerfish. I tried this new recipe that it's triggerfish on salt. You basically put a first layer of salt on the tray, and then you put your triggerfish on top, and then you just cover them completely with salt. Of course, you need to leave the skin on for this recipe, as otherwise the salt will penetrate the meat and you'll just end up with an edible fish. This is how they look. And then you just put them on the oven for 200 degrees for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll boil some potatoes and roasted some vegetables. And this is how they look when they came out of the oven. You can then start taking the salt off in big chunks. You just need to be careful to not puncture the meat. And then you can take your fish out, and as you will see, this triggerfish skin that normally is quite hard, it will just peel off completely, and you'll leave you the very nice and delicious meat below, and you can start taking it out. This ended up being a really nice meal, as you can see. So I hope you like this different kind of video, and let me know if you want more of this. So see you on the next one, guys.